Will it change much for the Delhi government in the absence of Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain?
Well, there's a perception that the Delhi government would want to build here, Pooja, which is that it's allowed 7 ministers, which includes Arvind Kejriwal. Till now, they were functioning with 2 less ministers. And with that, this takes the count now to 7, that they don't want governance and Delhi to suffer at the cost of what they call, or what the Aam Aadmi Party calls, as a witch hunt when it comes down to taking in of their ministers like Satyendra Jain or Manish Sisodia. But what is important right now to take note is the induction of Atishi and Saurabh is the first of its kind where Delhi governance is concerned, where a concerted attempt is being made to build the second rung leadership for Delhi. We've seen that happen in the sense of a Raghav Chadha getting a Rajya Sabha from Punjab. But on the other account, there has been an urgent need for Arvind Kejriwal, to get in a second rung of leadership. The induction of Atishi and Saurabh Bharadwaj would hopefully, complete that circle. But having said that, what would be interesting to note is, will Atishi be given education ministry? I have, I do feel, and as per my sources, that Atishi will be handed over the education ministry in all probability. Primarily the reason why, because Pooja, Atishi has been the one who's worked with Manish Sisodia. She's considered as the core team of Manish Sisodia. She's the one who, with what Manish Sisodia wanted to put together as the Delhi model of education, which Aam Aadmi Party actually took to Punjab. Atishi was one of the few who actually helped build that blueprint of it. If you remember, Atishi was also one of the key members of Manish Sisodia's core team that went to Punjab to set up a similar kind of education system in Punjab. So Atishi is very well versed with the portfolio, and the education portfolio is not just dear to the Delhi government but essential, because now they're going to be going and hoping to expand their footprint in states like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh. Like they went in Gujarat, they'll say that we're going with the education model. So the fact that you get somebody in that place is imperative that the work keeps going on, Pooja.
Very interesting. So no surprises there that it's Atishi and Saurabh Bharadwaj, but will they be able to fill the void of Sisodia and Satyendra Jain? Preeti, thank you very much for the latest coming in on that. So 2 new ministers now in the Delhi government, but of course controversy refuses to die down for Manish Sisodia. It's a liquor-gate charge against a former education minister who was being put forth as the image of a model for Delhi government. The team of Enforcement Directorate have now reached Tihar prison, where currently Manish Sisodia is. The agency has started second round of questioning. This is in connection to the Delhi liquor scam allegations. The excise portfolio was with Manish Sisodia. At any point during the questioning, remember, ED may consider to invoke Section 19 of the PMLA. What is Section 19? It allows to arrest people involved or accused in cases of an investigation officer feels or has reasons to believe that the person is guilty of the offence or is being evasive in replies with regard to money laundering. If that happens, Sisodia could face a long haul behind prison. That will be after Satyendra Jain, who's already in Tihar right now. Sisodia was last questioned on 7th March in Tihar. Pertinent to mention, ED has got permission to question him for next 15 days.
दिल्ली की सारी जेल तो दिल्ली सरकार के पास है, उसके हेड अरविंद केजरीवाल जी है। तो जिसके अंदर जेल है उसी का एक आदमी जेल में है और उसी को जान का खतरा है। इसका मतलब अरविंद केजरीवाल से ही खतरा हो गया है क्या मनीष सिसोदिया को? तब मुझे लग रहा है कि इसके अंदर एक बहुत बड़ी साजिश, वो साजिश ये है कि मनीष सिसोदिया के पास अरविंद केजरीवाल के राज है और वो राज उगल न दे मनीष सिसोदिया या कह न दे। इससे डरे हुए अरविंद केजरीवाल कहीं न कहीं मनीष सिसोदिया को जान से मारने की साजिश कर रहे हैं क्या?
आपको याद होगा कि पहले टूल किट की साजिश और अब फूल किक की सनक। चाहे टूल किट की साजिश रही हो, चाहे फूल किक की सनक हो, भारत की धाक और मोदी जी की धमक को धूमिल नहीं कर सकते। लेकिन हम ये पहली बार देख रहे हैं, करप्शन के खिलाफ क्रांति तो हमने बहुत देखी है, करप्शन के पक्ष में क्रांति हम पहली बार देख रहे हैं। और करप्शन के क्रांतिकारियों और घोटाले के गुरु घंटालों में जो तालमेल हो रहा है, ये तालमेल नहीं है। बल्कि घोटालों का घालमेल है कि इन करप्शन के क्रांतिकारियों और घोटालों के गुरु घंटालों, चोट करप्शन पे लग रही है, चीख इनकी निकल रही है, तो इसका मतलब चोट सही यहाँ लग रही है।
अपने लिए तो आपने वीआईपी कल्चर ले ही लिया, अब जेल में जो कैदी हैं वो भी आम आदमी पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता जो जेल में कैदी हैं, सतिंदर जैन और सिसोदिया, उनके लिए भी वीआईपी कल्चर जेल में मांगा जा रहा है। कानून को अपना काम करने देना चाहिए, दबाव नहीं बनाना चाहिए।
देखिए, मैं समझता हूं उसका खंडन भी आ गया है। महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि विपक्ष के नेताओं को जेल क्यों दी जा रही है। महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि इससे बड़े बड़े तथाकथित गुनाह में भाजपा के लोग बड़ी आसानी से बेल पाते हैं, उनका स्वागत होता है। महत्वपूर्ण ये नहीं है कि क्या है जेल की ओर से खंडन आया। मुझे लगता है कि वो खंडन अगर पुष्ट है तो ठीक है।
No, this is very unfortunate, you know. You can take revenge with your opposition as the BJP is doing. But there should be some limit of civilized way of behavior. When you are top leader, most respected person in the country, you have conspired, you want to punish, you to create problem for them. But at least minimum civilized standards should be maintained. But this government is uncivilized.
Not just Manish Sisodia under fire over the Delhi liquor policy scam allegations. K. Kavita today unleashed a series of charges at the Modi government. BRS MLC went all guns blazing at the centre and alleged a deeper nexus between Narendra Modi and businessman Gautam Adani, labelling the Modi Sarkar a Tanashah, a dictator. Kavita's attack on the government comes in the backdrop of ED questioning now scheduled for 11th March. ED summons triggered a massive war of words between BJP and BRS. K. Kavita's brother and BRS leader K.T. Rama Rao accused BJP-led government of misusing agencies like hunting dogs. BJP meanwhile also questioned Chief Minister KCR's silence throughout this issue. KCR's daughter will now be questioned with her own frontman Arun Ramachandran Pillai, as the ED had named Kavita in the charge sheet accusing her of holding 65% stake in Indo Spirits, a liquor firm that was one of the licensees.
पता नहीं उनको क्या जल्दबाजी है, पता नहीं ये जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन दिल्ली एक्साइज पॉलिसी को लेकर चल रही है, इसमें कौन सी आफत आने वाली है अगर हमें 2 दिन का और समय दे देंगे। उन्होंने कहा नहीं आपको आना ही है, हमने कहा 10 मार्च को हमारा धरना है भाई, तो 11 को आ जाएंगे। फ्रॉम लास्ट अगस्त, इनफैक्ट फ्रॉम लास्ट जून, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया हैज़ कॉन्स्टेंटली बीन सेंडिंग इट्स एजेंसीज टू तेलंगाना. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज वाई? Because Telangana assembly polls are there in this November-December. तो the modus operandi of BJP has been कि जहाँ भी इलेक्शन है वहाँ मोदी से पहले ईडी पहुँच जाता है. देखिए फ्रेंडली उनके जितने भी पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज होते हैं उन पे कोई रेड नहीं होता है. फ्रेंडली उनके जितने भी बिजनेस हाउसेस है उन पे कोई रेड नहीं होता है. उन सब के लिए तो 7 खून माफ़ हो जाते हैं. अब अदानी जी ले लीजिए, बाकी बहुत लोग हैं, उन पे तो कुछ नहीं होता है. और आज तो इतना चर्चा है पूरे देश भर में कि देश में डबल इंजन सरकार चल रहा है. और ये 2 इंजन कौन है देश में? एक इंजन प्रधानी है, दूसरा इंजन अदानी है. श्रीलंकन गवर्नमेंट भी यहाँ आके बोल के गया है कि अदानी जी के लिए आप मोदी जी खुद जाके बोले कि इनको प्रोजेक्ट देना है. तो इस तरीके के सब बात सामने आ रहे हैं. तो ये छुपाने के लिए आप विपक्षों पे ईडी का वार कर रहे हो. झूठ पे झूठ, झूठ पे झूठ, झूठ पे झूठ हमें बोला जा रहा है. जीडीपी के बारे में झूठ बोलते हैं, डेवलपमेंट के बारे में झूठ बोलते हैं, पार्लियामेंट के हाउस में खड़ा होकर प्रधानमंत्री झूठ बोलते हैं. क्या ये पॉलिटिक्स है? ऐसा पॉलिटिक्स चाहिए? देखिए जेल में रखने से कृष्ण भगवान का पैदा होने से किसी ने रोक नहीं पाया. अज्ञातवास में रह के अर्जुन का तो शूरता कभी कम नहीं हुआ. वनवास में जाने के बाद भगवान श्री राम और भी स्ट्रांग हो गए, लोक कल्याण के लिए ही काम कर रहे थे. तो जब जब इस दुनिया में किसी को लगता है कि हम भगवान से पावरफुल है, हम इंसान नहीं हैं, हम सब कुछ कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं, सारे एजेंसीज को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं, तब एक प्रिंसिपल ऑफ नेचुरल जस्टिस करके कुछ रहता है, प्राकृतिक न्याय, ज़रूर वो आगे आएगा. कल को बीजेपी के सरकार जिस तरह से तानाशाही कर रही है इस देश के साथ, पक्का वो न्याय आगे आएगा। देखिए, आज ईडी के डायरेक्टर है, उनको एक्सटेंशन पे एक्सटेंशन मिलता है। सेबी के डायरेक्टर है, उनको एक्सटेंशन मिलता है। एसबीआई के डायरेक्टर है, उनको एक्सटेंशन मिलता है रिटायर होने के बाद। एलआईसी के डायरेक्टर है, उनको एक्सटेंशन मिलता है। क्यों मिल रहा है इनको? क्योंकि जहाँ ये बोलेंगे वहाँ वो जनता की पैसा निवेश करेंगे और बाकी ये जो एजेंसीज है वो जहाँ बोलेंगे वहाँ जाके काम करेंगे। हमारे खुद के पार्टी में मिनिमम 15-16 लोगों को, एमएलएस को, एमपीस को, मिनिस्टर्स को टारगेट करके अलग अलग केसेस में बुलाने का काम कर रहे हैं। तो इसीलिए उनका अभी एफर्ट ये है कि किसी भी तरीके से ईडी डाल दो, धमका दो, डरा दो। लेकिन हम भी मोदी जी से और भारतीय जनता पार्टी से और पूरे देश की जनता से बता दें कि हम डरने वालों से नहीं हैं। See, today we put up a protest for Mahila bill. They'll call me to ED. So every paper is writing only about Kavita attending ED, but not Kavita doing dharna for a woman bill. So tomorrow they'll increase the price of the cylinder, but then they'll call some other leader to ED. So cylinder hike price will not be there, issue will not be there. Some other leader going to the ED will be there. Some Adani issue comes, they'll call some other neta to ED. So the diversion tactics of Bharatiya Janata Party is what needs to be exposed today.
21,000 crore worth of illicit drugs coming into the country through Adani Port. Should Adani not be booked? Should he not be behind bars? Who's stopping him? What is stopping you? So my question is, this harassment, this political vendetta and intimidation might work elsewhere for Narendra Modi. He's playing with fire. And I'm sure he will realize it in days to come. And I'm alleging directly, Gautam Adani is proxy of Narendra Modi. The double engine he talks about, the economic engine is Adani, the political engine is Modi. Our Prime Minister is one. He calls India the mother of democracy. But he is the grandfather of hypocrisy. वो कभी मीडिया के सामने आते ही नहीं है, कभी एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस लेते ही नहीं है, कोई सवाल करना है, कोई जवाब लाना है उनसे तो नामुमकिन है आपके लिए। वो क्या डायलॉग था वो डॉन में, डॉन को पकड़ना मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है, मोदी को पकड़ना जर्नलिस्ट के लिए मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है तुम्हारे लिए। Adani siphons money by way of Modi's propaganda, gets that money in the form of electoral bonds and other funds, transfers it to BJP, and BJP then uses the same money to purchase MLAs, to dethrone governments, democratically elected governments, to split parties, and then if that doesn't work, they'll set all these agencies like hunting dogs against opposition parties to demoralize us, to ensure that political vendetta is carried. To say that I am holier than thou, and to say that all these agencies are, virtues, paragons of virtue, is absolute nonsense. They are tools in the hands of Mr. Modi. कठपुतलियां हैं। जो भी कोशिश आप कर रहे हो डिमोरलाइज करने की ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज को या हमको, we'll face it. But will they have the guts? Do they have the guts? BL Santosh, can he come and face inquiry here? Does Modi have the guts to actually come forward and say Gautam Adani is not his proxy? So let people decide that.
తప్పకుండా కవిత గారైనా ఎవరైనా కూడా అవినీతి పరులైతే వాళ్ళకుండే తప్పు చేయలేనప్పుడు కోర్టును ఆశ్రయించాలి, వాళ్ళు న్యాయం నిరూపించుకోవాలి, వాళ్ళు తప్పు చేయని విషయం నిరూపించుకోవాలి. అవినీతి విషయంలో నరేంద్ర మోడీ ప్రభుత్వం చాలా సీరియస్ ఉన్నది. ఇది భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీకి సంబంధం లేదు. మరి ఇంతవరకు కేసీఆర్ గారు వాళ్ళ బిడ్డ మీద వచ్చిన ఆరోపణలు ఎందుకు ఖండించలే? సమర్థిస్తలేడు, ఖండిస్తలేడు. కేసీఆర్ కొడుకు అన్నిట్లో స్పందిస్తాడు, అన్నిట్లో మురుగుతాడు, అన్నిట్లో వాగుతాడు. మరి అని ఇంతవరకు కనీసం స్పందించలే. ఇది వాస్తవ ఫ్యాక్ట్, ఇది నిజమా. ఒక్కటి ఏంటంటే కేసీఆర్ ఫ్యామిలీకి ఒక ఫ్యాషన్గా మారింది. వాళ్ళ కుటుంబానికి ఏ ఇబ్బంది వచ్చినా తెలంగాణ సమాజం అంటారు. వాళ్ళకి వాళ్ళ కుటుంబానికి ఏ కష్టం వచ్చినా తెలంగాణ సమాజం అంటారు. వాళ్ళ కవితకి అదే అంటున్నది, తెలంగాణ సమాజం తల దించదు.
Srimati Kavita is a kingpin as far as some confessions made by co-accusers there, the revelations by the witnesses and the accused persons in the liquor scam shows that KCR's daughter's involvement. Therefore, the ED and the CBI have to take the investigation in a legal process and take steps according to the legal process. And the next legal process is a notice to her, which is a process in the law.
All right, time for a quick break, but when I return, I take you to Kerala. It's a toxic smoke that's choked Kochi after a blaze at the Brahmapuram waste plant. And just imagine what the local residents must be facing right now. Look at this smoke. We get you a ground report after a very short break.
are watching India Today.
India Today Conclave 2023, March 17th and 18th, New Delhi. Listen to P. Chidambaram, Amitabh Kant, Neelkant Mishra,